Learning languages is hard. I have a lot of students who are already at an intermediate or upper intermediate level. It's especially hard for them to move up from intermediate to advanced level. So I stumbled upon an article the other day, which tells us how do we get towards fluency? How can you improve English from an intermediate to an advanced level? There are two kinds of English skills, receptive and productive. And this is the framework of this video. We're going to see 3 tips for each skill. Receptive skills, reading and listening, and productive skills, speaking and writing. So we'll start with a receptive skill, reading skills. So one of the reasons why people's reading skills don't improve is because they're always reading the same kind of content. So maybe you only read news articles, or maybe you only read fairy tales. Well, maybe you could change it up so you'll be exposed to English reading in a different context. So change up your usual resources. You can also test yourself on the text. Don't allow yourself to read something only to quickly forget the content after. So you can try to write a summary of the content that you just read, or find websites like NGO or Breaking News English, which have comprehension questions at the end of their readings. You can also try speed reading. Set a timer for yourself on your phone and say you have to finish reading the page before 30 seconds runs out. This will help to improve your brain's comprehension skills, because when we set a limit or a timer for something, our brain is forced to adapt. It's kind of like a cognitive workout. How can you improve listening skills? Get familiar with different accents. If you have a Canadian teacher like me, you may only be familiar with a Canadian or North American accent. So you should listen to some Brits or some Australians, see what they sound like. Try out a podcast on a new topic. So we all listen to podcasts, and we kind of get stuck into a bubble with our podcasts where we continue listening to the same types of podcasts over and over again. So maybe you can switch the topic. Try listening to a sports podcast, or a literature podcast, or a news podcast. Try to get out of your comfort zone. You can also transcribe exactly what you hear. So this means that you will listen to a text for like 20 or 30 seconds, or maybe even 10 seconds, and then pause and then write what you heard. Transcribe means to copy in writing what you just heard. Improve writing skills, a productive skill. So you should try writing to different people. Maybe you only ever write to your boss, or maybe you only ever write to your teacher. Well, try to send some messages to friends in English, or to older people, or to children. This will help you to write in a way that is different based on the context. So test your ability to write to different people. Also, experiment with advanced grammar structures. Try to find some grammatical principles online and look at the example that they give you, and then try to create your own sentences using that same grammar structure. You can also challenge yourself with new vocabulary. So go ahead and learn 10 or 20 new words, and then write sentences using those words. How do you improve your speaking skills? The productive part. Incorporate idioms and expressions into your speech. So look online, find English idioms, and then try to create sentences using those idioms. Work on your pronunciation. A good way to do this is to record yourself reading something, or listen to a video and repeat what the person said in the video and record yourself, and then listen to the recording of yourself and compare it to the original. This will help you to test your pronunciation skills. And finally, practice with a native speaker or a friend who has a higher level of English proficiency than you. So this is where it's good to have a teacher like me, and you can find me on italki, or you can simply message me on Instagram, and we can set up a private lesson online. We can use Zoom or Skype, and I can help you to improve your fluency from intermediate to advanced. So good luck studying. Thanks for watching.